Every week I help you find fun places to go with friends and family here in the Jacksonville area. I talk about local food, local craft beer, and local events. That's what I do. I know Jax. Eat local, drink local, and be local. Welcome to a new episode of the weekly show, I Know Jax. I'm your host, Joe Talentino. Every week I do my best to bring you stories about the Jacksonville area. I focus on the fun stuff in life, and I do my best to showcase local places and local businesses that do interesting things. Today I have a great show for you. We're going to start out by visiting one of my favorite local restaurants in Atlantic Beach. We're going to take a look at craft beer happenings, and we're also going to take a quick road trip. Let's start by visiting the Fish Company in Atlantic Beach. I'm at one of my favorite places in all of Jacksonville, and definitely my favorite place for seafood, and that's the Fish Company in Atlantic Beach. And today I'm having my favorite dish, which is the Cajun shrimp linguini. I'm gonna go back in the kitchen and have the chef show me how they make it. And you know what I order when I come here?
Yes, the crawfish.
That too.
And that, yes. Always. This is why we're making it. It's one of Joe's favorites.
Cajun shrimp linguini.
And then we start with a little bit of the cremini mushrooms. I like to quarter it so you get nice little big
chunkies.
chunks in there. Get them nice and cooked down a little bit.
What's your favorite dish here?
I like everything pretty much. I like the key lime meringue pies,
yeah.
the cheesecake.
Well, I see how you started with dessert first.
Isn't that how you eat dinner?
Yeah, you can.
This is where we add our fresh peeled Mayport shrimp.
Always made pork shrimp.
Always Mayport shrimp.
Have you ever wondered how many tons of shrimp you've served over the years you've been open here?
I have a nice lady who peels our shrimp just about daily. She does about right around 300 pounds a week. Of just the on those slow weeks.
Right.
And so 300 pounds times 52.
That gets to be a lot.
Times 10 years.
Yeah.
It's at least 100 pounds, I'm sure.
Yeah.
My math's not very good.
He's not good at math. It's a good thing he's in the kitchen.
Yes. All right.
You don't homeschool, do you?
No. Then we add about a tablespoon of chopped garlic. You know the garlic's ready when you can start smelling it. Our Cajun spice is a homemade Cajun magic, we call it.
Cajun magic.
So, it is magic. White pepper, thyme, sea salt, oregano, paprika, cayenne, onion, and garlic. Just a few things. And depending on how spicy you like it,
you can keep adding. Those are pretty.
Oh yeah. Local caught.
Locally caught.
Then we add a little bit of a basil chiffonade, our linguini. We like to toss it right in there.
Sure, get all the goodness into the noodle.
Absolutely. And then we add a little bit of our finishing butter, just a tiny pat.
To cream it up.
Asiago cheese.
Asiago. Now that's the secret ingredient you have in a lot of your dishes, I know. It is. It's creamy goodness.
It is. It just really creams it up and just really pulls it all together.
I just recently learned that. You did the cooking demo with us at the Home and Patio show, and when you put that in the chowder, it surprised me because I didn't realize that was something that was in there, but it made such a huge difference when you added it.
Huge difference.
That's crazy good.
All right.
Asiago, that's the secret ingredient, folks. This is a normal portion, just so that you know they're not making this special for us. This is part of the reason why.
No, I actually have an order for it.
That's actually why I ordered this dish too, because it's substantial, and as you might know, so am I. Well, that's it, the Cajun shrimp linguini, right here at the Fish Company. Look forward to seeing you here. I like going to the fish company for fresh seafood. They're known for their oysters, but they have a lot of other tasty seafood dishes on the menu. We're lucky to live in an area where there's an abundance of great seafood. And when I have my friends and family visiting from out of town, I always make sure that they get a taste of our local seafood. It's one of my favorite things about Jacksonville. Next, we're going to talk about something else that is also close to my heart, craft beer. Every week I take a look at what's happening in the craft beer scene in the Jacksonville area. I'm at Brews in Atlantic Beach, and today I'm having a Sour Me Peach Sherbet from Duclaw. The holiday season is here, and recently I was down in St. Augustine doing the Night of Pints to get into the holiday spirit, and I had a great time. Now here in Jacksonville, deck the chairs at the beach is open, the big Christmas tree at the landing is ready for the holidays. How about you? Let's start with a cool event that will get you into the Christmas spirit. It's a cookie beer swap at Hyperion Brewing in Springfield. Now this might not sound that exciting, but just hang with me for a second. This is how it works. You bring a 6-pack of beers as your ticket and you head to the brewery. If you like, you can purchase a tasting ticket to the cookie beer pairing. Chef Sarah Copeland has made these special cookies that have been paired with special beers for this occasion. And on your way home, mix and match brews to make a new 6-pack as your holiday gift. Sounds pretty cool to me. The cookie beer swap at Hyperion takes place on December 5th starting at 6 p.m. Engine 15 on Myrtle is having a special event that includes your furry friends. It's called Barks and Brews. Human guests can relax with a pint of craft beer, and there will also be food trucks on site. $1 from every pint sold from 1 to 2 p.m. goes to support the nonprofit organization Fur Sisters. That event takes place at Engine 15 downtown on December 8th at 1 p.m. I have another event that can get you into the holiday spirit. Just come to Brews here in Atlantic Beach on Saturday, December 8th to help decorate the Brews Christmas tree. Bring an ornament and or a toy for the Toys for Tots drive, and you can get a discount on your pint or growler. On Sunday, December 9th, we have a homebrew showcase for seasonal brews going on at Alewife on Sunday afternoon. Here you get a chance to sample some local homebrews and vote for your favorite. And here's how it works. Show up, get a taster cup, and start sampling. Vote for your top 3 favorites who will battle for cool prizes. The sampling is free to anyone 21 and over. That's it for local craft beer news in Jax this week. For more tasty beers like the Sour Me Peach Sherbet from Duclaw, visit Brews at one of their 2 locations and check out these other fun events at both Brews locations. Cheers!
Our mission is to bring the best variety of ice-cold craft keg beer to take home in a growler.
When I first started I Know Jax many years ago, we had 4 breweries in town, but since then the craft beer scene has exploded. I love supporting our local breweries, and when I have friends visiting from out of town, I do make sure they get a taste of some local craft beer as well.
Here at I Know Jax, we do our best to support local businesses in the community. Visit our website to find out how we can help promote your business on iknowjax.com.
Call Joe directly at 904-345-0755 or visit iknowjax.com/advertising.
Every now and then, I like to get in my car and go on a road trip because there's so much to explore. Recently, I went to St. Augustine for the Nights of Pints and the Nights of Lights, and I had a great time. I do love my craft beer, but here's something you might not know about me. I also love mead. So when I go to Tampa, there's one place that I like to stop by just for that. Check it out.
We're down in Ybor City, and I'm visiting Cigar City Cider and Mead, and I got Jared here, who is the master brewer, or mazer, or what is it we call it?
Mazer slash cider maker.
Cider maker. And, well, we're going to take a little sample of everything here, I think, it seems like. Take me through it.
This is our traditional cider. We kind of designed it after a traditional English dry cider with a little bit of an American twist, so it's got a little bit more sweetness than you would find in traditional English ciders, but it's nice, clean, crisp, refreshing, very tasty.
Very tasty. So give it a taste.
Yeah.
I just want to keep drinking this one. But I guess we should go on.
Yeah.
What do we have here?
I actually suggest that we start over here with the rest of the ciders.
Okay.
The first one is a lychee lime treatment that I did.
When we taste beer, they say light to dark. And you said with
Dry to sweet.
dry to sweet. Okay.
So the lychee lime has got very nice characteristics. You get a little bit of the tropical lychee flavors with a little bit of the tartness of the lime come through. It's quite delicious. I think it's going to be quite successful as well.
Oh, that's nice, yeah.
I love cider. Next up, the Cowboy Dance Caramel Extravaganza.
That's a caramel apple in a glass.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
Seriously. I like sweet stuff. So you can take my man card away, but I'll drink this anyway.
Next, we move over to the meads, starting with Vincente.
It's 7.3% orange blossom honey, and I put a ton of Madagascar bourbon vanilla beans in it, so it tastes like tastes like a cream soda.
Cream soda, I'm digging that. I'm one of those, I sniff everything. Is
Oh,
that the
of course.
dog in me? Maybe
No. That's what you're supposed to do.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Light, clean, refreshing.
Very, very light.
Now some of the crazier stuff that I've done. The next one is called Bad Politics.
Bad Politics?
That is sourwood honey. That is lactobacillus fermentation.
Okay, so let's see what that's all about. That's like sweet sour together.
Sweet. You get a little bit of the lactic bite on the finish.
Yeah, weird. I've never had anything like that before.
I've done melomels, hydromels, piments, any kind of fruit that I can mix into it, I'll do it.
I was just going to ask, I mean, can you do mead or cider from any fruit? Or?
No, ciders are all based from apples.
Always apples.
So anything that I do to it, it's primarily got to be an
So what's
apple
the deal
base.
with all these strawberry and weird things that you see in the stores?
Well,
That's all fake.
I wouldn't necessarily say fake, but it's all basically
Marketing gimmick.
Right. They're
Call it what it is.
they're trying to draw in a more of a diverse crowd to their product, which I'm trying to do the same thing.
Yeah,
I try to have a plethora of different crazy flavors that everybody can come in here and enjoy something.
And then when it comes to meat, it's always honey, water, and
There's so many different styles of mead. Traditional mead, honey, water, yeast.
that's it.
This is a show mead.
Right.
Honey, water, yeast. That is orange blossom honey. I've won a couple of awards with that already. It's quite
really?
tasty. Then you reach out to different categories like melomels, which are honey and fruit.
Right.
And then piments are honey and grape.
Okay.
And then you can go into methylglins, which are honey and herbs and spices.
Okay.
Then you have different categories like botchets, where it's actually, you're taking the honey, you're actually caramelizing it. And then you go through fermentation, and you can do a little adjuncts after that as well.
So you can really just go crazy with the meats.
Yep.
It seems like there's no end to the combinations you can make.
The canvas is empty.
So Jared, thanks a lot for having us out here. And if you guys come down to Ybor City, definitely check them out. It's worth a try.
Now, I'm excited to see that more breweries here in the town are starting to make ciders and mead. Engine 15 has an excellent cider, and Wicked Barley is making both cider and mead, and they have lots of different varieties on tap. I just wanted to let you know that I'm now sending out the Insider every Tuesday. You'll get tips and ideas for cool things to do, plus you'll find out what I'm up to and where we're filming next, that kind of stuff. You can subscribe to the Insider on my website at iknowjax.com. This week I have lots of ideas for how you can do your Christmas shopping from local small vendors. Let's jump right in. Since this is the first week of December, we're having First Wednesday Art Walk coming up on Wednesday, December 5th. The theme this time is the spirit of giving. There will be lots of vendors in Hemming Park and the surrounding areas with lots of cool arts and crafts and handmade items. So this would be a good time for you to get some of your Christmas shopping done. The kids can enjoy the North Pole play area, complete with real snow, and there's the annual tree lighting at 6 p.m. Plus, pick up a pair of 3D snowflake glasses and hot chocolate while supplies last. The first Wednesday Art Walk takes place downtown December 5th from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. Now, the Cummer Museum offers a special shopping treat. Come to the museum for complimentary champagne while shopping special artisan merchandise that's been brought in especially for this two-day event. That's at the Cummer Museum on both December 6th and 7th, and this event is free. On Friday, it's time for the first Friday Art Walk in St. Augustine. Now, this time of year, they have the Nights of Lights going on, so it will be a cool time to visit for the Art Walk. Many of the galleries have refreshments and live entertainment, and there are more than 25 participating galleries. The first Friday Art Walk takes place on Friday, December 7th. Here's an event at the beach that sounds like it could be fun for the younger ones. Meet Santa at the Beach's North Pole Express. Don't miss this opportunity to meet Santa and the conductor at the Beach's North Pole Express at the Beach's Museum. They have their very own operating Beach's North Pole Express, which will temporarily replace the Florida East Coast Railroad train normally found there. So that sounds like fun. Kids can write a letter to Santa, enjoy cocoa and crafts and more. That's at the Beach's Museum on Friday, December 7th and Saturday, December 8th. There's also a holiday event in Hemming Park downtown on Saturday, December 8th. They'll have local artisans and food trucks. They're also promising seasonal beverages and festive music. What does that really mean? Hot cocoa and Christmas music? I don't know, but I do love our local food trucks. Holidays in Hemming takes place on December 8th, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. That's what I recommend for this week. For more details about these events and for more ideas about fun stuff to do, visit my website at iknowjax.com and check out the post with a catchy name, Fun Things to Do in December. That's it for this week's episode of I Know Jax. Thanks for watching. I'll be back with another episode next week, but until then, I'll see you on the internet.